Right, now it's recording. Okay, what's up everybody? BitMan 360 here. I'm in the studio down at the local rec hall in my little town, and I've got my fucking hands on a Google Tilt using the Oculus Rift. So what I'm gonna try to do here, as promised, those of you that saw the tweet, I asked what kind of videos you guys want. Gave you a few selections, and videos about sausages won that poll. Even though there was only 3 votes, I am a man of my word, so I'll stick to the script here. However, to make it a little bit more interesting, I want to try to combine sausages in the blockchain technology in a way that's interesting visually using this Google Tilt. Now, I've had maybe 1 hour practice. I've managed to green screen that environment in there, and I kind of have an idea about the bits and bobs inside. So I just need to kind of figure out how to record from the same perspective, which is turning out to be quite difficult to figure out, but I'll figure it out, and I'll see you guys in there. Here we go, we're going to have a go at making building a blockchain out of sausages basically. So let's have a go. What we're going to do is start by selecting an environment, which is here. Got a standard night sky space. Let's build it in space. All right. So there's the moon. Here you can see we're in the universe. Maybe we should, well, we don't need a moon really. Are we able to get rid of that? No, fuck it. Right, let's choose a different environment. Pink lemonade. That's nice, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so let's start by putting in a couple of nodes. Now, keeping with the sausage theme, we're going to have to find the right type of shape, which I did see earlier on. It's sausage shaped, kind of. You go like this, but they're the wrong colour. Kind of want a brown colour, somewhere around here. That's more of a sausage colour, right? Okay, so let's get rid of that shit. Now we've got our sausages here. I'd like to make them a little bit larger than life. Now, let's put in a node here, and a node will be represented by a Cumberland sausage. It's sausage shaped. It's like boxy. That's not sausage shaped at all. There's a sausage. All right, there's your sausage shape. Let's just get rid of that shit. And like I say, we're going to put in a Cumberland here. Kind of like that. And I mean, we could put a little bit of a tone in there, shrink that down a wee bit. Bit of colour. So there we have our Cumberland sausage. Now there must be a way to copy paste that shit, but I don't know. We'll just have to we'll just do a couple of them. Put one out here. This is quite a new thing for me, so please bear with me as I try to build these sausages out. Okay, that one, we can call that one a master node. That one's quite big. So we zoom out a wee bit. Get some more nodes in here. These can be like, why are you changing colour? I don't, is that the environment changing colour? Let's change that. Okay. We also need to bring let's put a bit of tone in here. All right, so now we're starting to see the beginnings of a network here. I'm going to bring in some darker sausages to show. Maybe we'll use a different shape here. Disco. Maybe change the colour up a wee bit. So let's have a look. How big are these sausages? All right, they're going to be a little bit smaller, but essentially these sausages are going to represent the connections between the various points in the network. So we've got a master node here connecting via these smaller snags, these little party sausages, and here you can see we're starting to connect all the major full nodes that are essentially, they're responsible for confirming blocks, okay? So we're going to add a transaction in through here. Maybe we need to add in a few more Cumberlands. Put one back here as well. And we'll go back to disco, make sure that's nice and so, all right, now we're going to look at adding in some, let's add in 2 points to make a transaction between two different parties. We'll say this party here and this one over here. Now, what does a peer-to-peer transaction look like between these two parties when it goes via our decentralized blockchain network? We'll take a spike and we'll make it blue. Nice rich blue. And we'll start to see what happens when an entity broadcasts a transaction to the blockchain, okay? So, it starts here. And I don't like that at all. So I guess what we'll do is, oh fuck. All right, let's have a look here. Maybe we can, and then let's make a comment here. So what happens is, this entity here decides he wants to send one scooter coin to this guy over here, okay? What he's going to do is he's going to broadcast his transaction of, say, 1,200 scooters onto the network, at which point it permeates across the network to all the major nodes, and they begin to compete to compile into a block of transactions. So right now, each of these nodes, anyway, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this guy down here, this one over here, they're all competing, okay? They're all trying to like basically confirm blocks to add to the blockchain, and this transaction is going to be one of many that is being compiled into a block. Now, they're all racing ahead. Some have more computing power behind them. This guy here, for example, is quite big and meaty compared to, say, this little bugger here. So what's going to happen is he has more of a chance to confirm my transaction. This transaction that's happening over here that seems to have become dislocated. I'll just pop that back in there. And then, how do you deselect that? So some time passes, and this one here, he wins. He gets this, he confirms this and adds it into a block of confirmations, and essentially broadcasts the fact to the network again using, so now he informs all of these guys and this guy, and actually the guy here, that he's won. He's won this block and he's added to the confirmation, at which point this guy also becomes aware that the transfer went through. Ta-da, your transaction is complete. Now, I haven't used sausages as much as I'd like to, but it's quite fucking difficult considering I haven't done this before, okay? So what I'm gonna do is save that one, take a picture. Maybe we can shoot a little bit of video of this thing as well. Let's start back here and just pull through. So we've followed this guy's transaction all the way through the network until it got confirmed with this recipient. And that is how Scooter Coin blockchain works. However, I'm going to have another crack and see if I can do a better video, but appreciate you guys tuning in, and until next time.